Good morning. This is Jen at Will Budget for Coffee. Boy, a lot has happened since I left you guys. First of all, I videoed 2 videos last week that didn't record any sound. So, you may have seen my finger injured. I injured it really badly hammering in that brand new tile on our floor. Good news. We got the tile finished and my husband was doing the molding and our new refrigerator moved in on Friday. And we were on track for being done this week. And then Sunday morning, Mother's Day, at 7 o'clock, I got awoken by my daughter, who's 18, saying, Mom, 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 there's a fire, there's a fire, there's a fire. So I ran upstairs in my granny nightgown and sure enough, the entire kitchen was lit. My Mother's Day was lit. You can hear my voice is a little raspy. That's between smoke and tobacco smoke in the hotel we're now staying in. So, my husband and I put the fire out before the fire department got there. But we are out of our house for probably 3 months. So the setup's a little bit different. And we're just going to do what we know to do to get through a crisis. I can say that I have been saying I was not comfortable with our little baby emergency fund. And now I can guarantee you, no, not comfortable. Not enough for an emergency. So I'm just going to walk you guys through the process we're walking through. We've never even had a house insurance claim before this one. And so things are going to look a little bit different, but we're going to get it taken care of like we always have. So we are going to start with what I spent last week, which is, as you can see, different. So we started the week off just fine. I went to Taco Bell and we got some lunch. And then I think this was dinner when we were still laying the floor. We mailed some packages for Mother's Day. That was $25. They were oversized. I do that all the time. And I have to start, they were so light. I was like, we're going to make it cheap, and we didn't. I went and bought food for the week for $200 from Fred Meyer's, filled up with gas, rounded with gas. And then we went to Starbucks. That was Sunday morning. We didn't even have a cup of coffee, and as my husband has suffered 2nd-degree burns on his arm, his forehead, and his nose. And so we were actually on our way to the emergency room. And we got some sandwiches and coffee. I just loaded the card with $25. I went to Fred Meyer later that day. We didn't get a call back from any insurance adjuster for housing, etc. So I went to Fred Meyer's later and bought a couple small things, bread, sandwich stuff, and a microwave. You guys know I had been saving for a microwave. Well, now we have no toaster oven, no fridge, no stove, no oven, no way to cook any food. So we went ahead and bought a microwave. Amazon, I spent some stuff on shampoo due to fire. Starbucks again. Once again, no way to get coffee. So we got that. We had Mr. Electric come out. The electrician had to come out to clear the house to be turned on the other half of the house that's not affected. Shockingly, we were not offered housing, so we had already had it on. Thank goodness nothing started. But he changed a breaker out that wasn't right on the good side of the house. And then I spent $212 on foods. Our housing situation now is we're in 3 hotel rooms. I have 7 adults in my house, 5 are adult children, young adults. And so we had to buy food for like 3 hotel rooms. So we tried to split up what we could, but 3 loaves of bread, 3 things of lunch meat, just so people have stuff in their fridge to eat when we're in the hotel. And we have eaten some dinners out. Gas was $50 and I rounded to $18. I realized I didn't have face cream, so ordered that from Amazon. My sister-in-law's birthday is coming up. I did go back into the house and get her present out that I had made her, and I got that in the mail. Our phone bill was high this month. It was $887. That's because my husband, we had to use the warranty on his phone because his old phone just wasn't working at all. So we had done that last month. His phone was on the edge of the fire and the screen all cracked. Not the screen, pardon me, the protector. So we did have to order a new one of those. I transferred $100 to miscellaneous and the emergency fund. Roth, we put $100 towards. That's my husband's personal spending money we transferred out. The trash bill, the sewer bill, the electric bill, the house payment all came out. And then the mitigators were coming in to start cleanup at the house. And we went and bought a piece of plexiglass because we have the growth wall from all of our children. We copied it off best we could because that was damaged in the fire. And so that will be taken out, at least painted over if nothing else. So we wanted to keep that little bit of memory that we could. And then the water bill came out at $88. So the income this week has been minimal, as you can imagine. My husband had 6 doctor's appointments the first 2 days, and the plastic surgeon cleared him and said he should heal just fine in about 3 weeks, which is awesome. It's painful though. But before the fire, I had worked the Friday and I made $84 and $82. I did 2 flex orders on the Friday for $166. I made $65 from DoorDash and $123 from Shipt for $188. But remember, I'm not going to count the DoorDash. It's going to go towards a CD. This week, I have worked nothing. I did get a $10 tip that came through Shipt. That'll be paid out next week. We are headed out on Thursday. I'm filming this a little bit early to go for a vacation. It was already planned, and we're going to go see my husband's family. His parents are getting older, and it's just time for a visit. So we're just going to go for a quick Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We'll be back Monday. Not a time we would have chosen had we known we were going to have an emergency, but it is the time that we are going because it's already scheduled. So I have Venmo'd my children money so they can eat while we're gone, because they also obviously don't have access. This hotel we're staying in is a 2-star hotel, and I'm not sure they deserve both of them. So the accommodations are like 2 burners and a microwave and a fridge. The fridge is big. That's a good thing. We're going to count this money. This is from laundry. We made some big progress last week in laundry. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97. So $297. $297, and we're going to take out tax money, which is $90. Let's see if we have any change in here. We do. So I'm going to take out 10 and put that one in. Taxes taken care of. And then, you know, we do supplies, we do water, we do electricity. So I had 10 loads of laundry, so I owe 5 for electricity. So we're going to put 5 in electric. And I owe just a couple bucks for water. So we're going to put 2 in water. And then supplies, I had 3 customers, so I owe 3. There were some big orders. And honestly, one of them's my regular, it's a doctor's office, and they supply their own laundry bag, and it got burn marks in it. I had to reprocess their laundry so it didn't smell like fire. And then, you know, we're saving for a dryer. I don't know even, I'm guessing my dryer works. My laundry room's off my kitchen. So they have taken all the soft clothing, blankets, everything out of the bedrooms that are down the hall. They started where it wasn't the worst, and they're working away. So the whole top floor of our house is affected. So that is 3 bedrooms, our brand new bathroom we just remodeled, our brand new kitchen floor. They've removed spots and drilled down. My brand new fridge was melted. The dining room, the living room, the kitchen eating nook, and the bathroom and the hall that goes down the stairs were all affected. So right here we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98. I'm just going to take that 3 and set it right there. And we're going to put this in appliances. So we'll see what happens with my dryer and washer. Hopefully all is working well and will be reestablished. I'm kind of, can't do this job right now because I'm not paying a laundromat prices to make a buck or two on a load of laundry. I will keep my client that I do weekly because I know I can do her in one load. And we're hoping to get into a long-term stay like an Airbnb or a house. And if that happens, then I may pick up more laundry because I won't be paying laundromat prices. So in appliances, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 03. So that's where we're at in this little purple binder. That's a good place to be. And then for income this week, I did not spend all of my food money. I have this left. Normally I would put that to month ahead. I'm not comfortable with that right now because food, when you can't cook at home, is more expensive. I'm leaving it in here. I'm going to take that out and set it right there. And then I'm going to shuffle the food for next month forward. And we have spent a lot of money out of the HSA to cover wraps for my husband's burn. Has to change it twice a day. And it just takes a lot of wrap. He's burned all the way up here. He has huge blisters here. His thumb's raw. All of this. I am super thankful. He only has vision in one eye. He had eye cancer years ago, about 22 years ago. So for food this week, we have 1, 2, 253. The insurance did send us money to cover food, which is what I've been to my kids to cover their food this weekend. So I have $300 from our food budget for food, and we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'm super thankful. My husband had eye cancer about 20 years ago, and he has no vision in his left eye. He was the one who screamed fire, fire, fire for everyone to get out. And he was working on getting the fire out, and he went and turned off the electrical panel. Super smart. And he burned his forehead and his nose and on his right side, which is his only good eye. Super, super forever grateful that he did not injure that eye, and he is not blind today. That is a gift. So this is all the income I have for this week. It was $166. I just shoved it in there and didn't count it. I'm sorry, this month. I had $166 for this week. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 2, 4. 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33. So that is 1,013. I believe this is the third week, and I should be coming up on 1,500. I am not making that. I had no work this week. We'll see what next week holds. Next week should be more back to normal. Well, obviously we're living in a hotel. I can still do most of my gig work from there. It's just a matter of leaving early and disturbing people that are sleeping in my room. Wrong binder. Hold just a moment. This binder. So back here, this is where I'm at. What do we have today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $6. This is imperative. So what they're telling us at this point is that if we get into a house, we owe the deposit down on a living situation kind of house. So that would be about $3,000. So our insurance will pay for us to live, but they will not pay for the incidentals or deposit down. So an $1,000 emergency fund, I was true and correct. It's not enough for an emergency. We will be fine. We'll get it taken care of. But as a heads up, things you don't know till you know A fire is expensive. We should have gone somewhere the first night for a hotel. We weren't clearly thinking yet. We should not have slept in our house. The smoke was still terrible. We also have asbestos. So that's why they have popped the floor to drill to see how bad the asbestos is and how covered they need to be when they clean it up. Anyways, that's all I have for today. I'll be back later to do some savings challenges and the travel binder. Have a good day.